Happy morning, students. Valga Velamudan. Yes, today we're going to learn the remaining topics in the chapter 3, that is our changing earth. Okay, dears? Yes, what we already learned in this chapter, our earth have some changes. Okay, our earth have some changes on the surface of the earth. Okay, on the surface of it. Okay, due to the magma moving inside. Okay, due to the movement of the magma inside the earth. Due to that, the tectonic plates are moving. What is called tectonic plates? That is lithospheric plates. What is called lithospheric plates? Lithospheric plates consist of several large and some small. Rigid means what? It's somewhat closer and strong. Rigid and irregularly shaped. There is no shape. If you are seeing, India is a separate country and India is in the Asian continent, but that plate of the India is joined, or the plate of India is not with the Asian continent. It is with the Australia. Okay, our Indian Australian plate we have. So that is irregularly shaped, just like shapes. Slabs carry the continent and ocean floor. Are you understand, children? Yes, that if imagine, we know the continent surface and the ocean. Okay, both we know. Okay, bottom of the ocean also what is present? That is lithospheric, land part. Okay, here what they are saying, it carries like slab. Okay, it's not deep inside, it is going as it is in the straight. It's like in slab. Okay, in the slab only the continents also present and the oceans also present. Okay, imagine, children, in the ball it's like a slab. Okay, this is Australian slab. So in this Australian continent and Indian continent and so many small islands are present in this slab. Okay, when it is because of the lava movement, this slab also little bit moved. Okay, this slab also little bit moved, or and after later it has started to hit the other slabs. Okay, so they are changing earth. This we learnt already, how the changes caused on the earth due to the movement of the lava and magma inside the earth. Okay, because of that continental flows, the continental plates moved and hit. Okay, that's why the change happens on the earth. That changes because due to two forces is the reason for the changes. Okay, the two forces. What are the two forces? Already we saw the two forces. What? Endogenic forces and exogenic forces. In the exogenic forces, today we are going to see about the work of ice. Okay, dears. Today in the work of ice we are going to see. Okay. Yes. What the ice work, already we saw the rivers work. Okay, the rivers giving a lot of changes because its course it make a lot of changes on the earth. Now you are going to see the work of ice, how the ice giving the changes on the earth. Okay, already you know the ice it change when ice changes in 3 states. Okay, if it is in the solid in ice bar, it is solid. It's melted, it came into liquid, and it's evaporate. It is what? It became gaseous state. Okay, so ice changes into 3 states. Here, glaciers. Glaciers are rivers of ice which to erode the landscapes by bulldozing the soil and stones to expose the soil rock below. Okay, so glaciers means it's a moving river of ice. Okay, it's moving. River means it's moving only. Okay. So moving rivers of ice. Okay. That we are saying glaciers. Okay. It too erode landscape by bulldozing soil. That means it is covered that soil and stones to expose the soil rock below. Okay, what the glaciers below the rocks and soils, it's exposed. Then that is called glaciers. Then glaciation, that is glaciation means what? Glaciation is the work of ice in a landscape. Okay, a glacier is a mass of moving ice confined in a valley. When air temperature falls to sub-zero, water vapor condenses and freezes to form snow. Okay, glaciers, the work of ice in a landscape, as you usually that on the landscape glaciers where the climate, where the weather is very cool. Okay, that water vapor is zero. Okay, it's going into the -degree. That places the glaciers are forming. It's a moving ice confined in a valley. Okay, condenses and freezes to form snow. How the glaciation form on the earth? The air temperature below the zero. That time the water vapor condenses and freezes to form snow. In this way, the glaciers are formed on the earth. Okay, now you understand how the glaciers form. When the temperature of the air falls to the 0 degree, okay, it's coming to the 0 degree. That time the water vapor condenses and freeze, okay, to form the snow. Okay, in this way the glaciation is formed. That glaciers give the changes on the earth's surface in the way of, already we saw that landscape by bulldozing soil and stones to expose the rocks below. Then glaciers carve out deep hollows. Okay, sometimes the glaciers carve, like we saw that caves, sea caves, like that the glaciers carve. Sometimes it's carve, forming its formation looking like hollow, and we can say as a glaciers caves. Okay, we can see like this in the Himalayan mountains and in the places of Antarctica. Okay, in places, some places it makes like hollow. Okay, like glaciers caves. Okay, or ice caves. Okay, children. So the changes due to the changes happens on the earth's surface because of the ice also. Are you understand? Yes. Now glacier moraines. Okay, what's called moraines? The materials carried by the glacier, such as rocks, big and small. Okay, such sand and silt gets deposited. Okay, all the sand, silt, big, that is big, everything, big and small, sand, silt, everything, the glaciers carried. Okay, when it is moving, glaciers means what? Moving river of ice. Okay, when it's movement, when it's move, it bringing these things. Okay, small, big and small, big silt, soil and sand also. And it's deposited in a place with the ice. Okay, and it deposited that things with the ice. Okay, children, not only the ice, only the snow. Okay, here the mixture of the sand and the soil which carried by the glacier, moving river of ice, that things deposited in a place, that's called glacial moraines. Okay, children, how the glaciers formed, what is glaciers, how the glaciers formed, and what is called glaciers hollow. Now you know the glacial moraines. Okay, yes, this is what these changes given by exogenic forces. These changes caused by the exogenic forces. Okay, dears, till this you understand? Yes. Now, due to that, what changes? Okay, that only the or lesson no changing on here. As the ice melts, they get filled up with water and become beautiful lakes in the mountains. Okay, as the ice melt, okay, when the ice started to melt, that place, the bottom place, filled with water, and the ice make it like banks. Okay, so it gives the beautiful lakes in the mountains. We can see like this lakes in the Kashmir Valley. Okay, yes, the changes happens on the earth, on the surface of the earth, due to two forces. Okay, endogenic forces and exogenic forces. Endogenic forces already we saw. Now today exogenic, in the exogenic forces you are seeing the work of ice. Okay, exogenic forces means the materials or the things giving changes for our earth on the outside, okay, on the surface itself. Due to that, there is a lot of changes happens. Okay, yes, children. Wait a minute. Yes, glaciers or rivers of ice which too erode the landscape by bulldozing soil and stones to expose the soil rock below. That's called glaciers. Then how the glaciers formed? Glaciation is the work of ice in the landscape. A glacier is a mass of moving ice confined in a valley. When air temperatures falls to sub-zero, water vapor condenses and freezes to form snow. Then glaciers carve out deep hollows, it looking like caves. Okay, glaciers, caves, and glacial moraines. The materials carried by the glacier, such as rocks, big, small, that is big rocks and small rocks, it brings the sand and silt and deposited in a place with the ice. That's called glacial moraines. Okay. Then next, the melting snow giving water and make it a beautiful rivers. Okay. Yes, till this you learnt. Then we will continue in the next 15 minutes. Okay, dears. The next part we will continue in the next 15 minutes.